at the Bruce Springsteen concert.
We're gonna make stuff.
He's kind of a fool, isn't he? Hi, this is Andy.
Here, can you show us? Can you hold that?
I'm Andy.
That's Sammy. This is Sammy. You know. So we're gonna make. What are we gonna make today, Andy? It's like a.
I'm Andy, your craft mate.
I am
Hello.
I'm your
Thanks for joining us
craft
today.
mate. Yeah.
We're going to be making a shirt holder. I said shirt holder
You silly
for
goose.
an iPad Mini.
And I believe we're only gonna do it out of these elements, Andy. An iPad Mini holder,
This 100.3 The Sound shirt.
industrial strength Velcro, and of course, amazing goop.
That's really four things. We want.
Andy
Andy
used to
the
do
details.
Andy used to do magic under the name The Amazing Goop until he got sued by these guys. And of course,
Oh, Christian.
droll, I might add. 100.3 The Sound large shirt.
Yes. So, what we'll do is spread this out. Now, I asked you, what do you think? What we're going to do is going to glue some of the Velcro, half the Velcro, onto the shirt, and then we're going to stick the other part of it onto the back of this otter case, right? And it will stick on there. My question to you is, what do you think, thinking about we might want to use this shirt again, what do you think is better to glue to the shirt? Should we glue the I think we should glue the plastic. I don't know, or is that going to get hot in the...
I would glue this one.
This one? But
Yeah.
is it going to fray?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it's. I think you're better off doing this one,
All right.
and then having this one on the back of that.
But
so
then,
just
when you
slap
when
and
you aren't
slap.
using the shirt, when you just have this out, then people will be carrying this around, and it's going to have the
Sharpie
bristly
stuff on it?
stuff on it.
I don't know, if you want to be conscientious about others, I say fuck them.
What do you think, Sammy?
I'm a Christian.
Ah, well there it is, outvoted. Sorry, dude.
All right.
So,
like,
he won yesterday on the song fight with Bruce, and you won this.
He's gonna lose today's song fight.
I think this stuff's going to get ripped right off this shirt the first time it comes off. So Sam, we want this to be right about there. 'Cause we want it to be right above your little buddy.
Yeah.
So
right on the neckline.
So right on the neckline. It's going to be like right there. Do we want the sound showing?
We should have a little bit of the sound showing if we can.
So should it be off to the side a little bit? That seems like that's going to be annoying.
No, it should be over the.
Right in the
It
center.
should be right in the center.
Right in the center.
It's beautiful. Okay.
Okay,
I
it's
didn't
right
think of
there.
this earlier.
Decided
So,
with the fabric-y bit.
well, but we need to. I think we should apply the goop to the back of this.
Yes.
You know, here's what we need to do. I've got an idea.
Andy went to school for engineering, so he loves a good fucking project. I've watched him make a bunch of things. Hold on, I have to make radio.
Oh my God, we're doing arts and crafts, literally, in this studio.
Yep.
Get ready for things that happen tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day, and the rest of this week. You can watch it on Facebook Live, but you're going to need a number 2 pencil,
Bring that.
some styrofoam,
Double-sided sticky tape.
and you're going to need...
Your imagination.
Yes. It's Andy in the afternoon. Okay, so come over here. What we'll do
If you do.
is we're gonna make a mark there, and a mark
Do that again, Christian.
there, a mark there, and a mark
Podcast photo.
there, and a mark there, and a mark there, and a mark there,
Been 19 years of
and a
this.
mark there.
You want to see
Okay.
the things I've seen with these eyes, with this gentleman.
So
Excellent.
we're going to be putting this way on here, there. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. Apply. Oh, we need something to apply the goop.
We need the smearing device. You know what
We
we can
have a
use, Andy? We can use the cardboard from the back of the...
Oh, that won't get messy at all.
Nope. And then we should have a...
That looks important.
we'll take Rosie's menu. By the way, don't forget, if you want some of the greatest barbecue and grillery available, we had these guys over at the studio the other day, and it was, Andy,
Great. Hashtag ad.
delicious hashtag ad. They gave us free food. Andy ate his own weight in
Ribs.
pulled pork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You made the Andy sandwiches.
He made andwiches.
Andwiches.
And then proceeded to poo
Okay.
till he couldn't walk when he got home. All right, so you want to
Yes.
smear the goop, as
Let
they
me-
say. Hold on.
let me do the.
You want to do the piercing?
I want to do
No,
the
that's-
piercing.
Okay.
Oh.
He made babies.
Oh,
This guy. This is a parent.
Okay.
All right.
So is there a tip for it? A squeezy tip?
No, there's no squeezy tip.
Oh, bitches.
You don't need that with the goop, buddy. I'll finger it. She said, smiling. Apply the goop.
She said.
Also smile. She was smiling a lot that day. It was a good day. for
Yeah,
her.
she really
She's all smiles. That chick.
had a real sense of humor. That one.
Yeah. Okay. That's Andy's body weight in goop. All right. Hold on. Oh boy. Let's get it out to the edges.
She said, smiling.
Smear it evenly with the back end.
Oh,
All right. Okay. That's
get
goopy.
a little over on that side. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, boy.
All right. Our
Oh,
fingers are going to
boy.
be stuck to the mixing desk.
Oh boy.
All right. There we go. All right. Flip it.
All right. Put that right in.
Looks like we
there.
picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. Mm-hmm. What exactly are you using to be square exactly? Because surely the O of the logo would be the thing you'd want to make that parallel to.
Okay. Oh, by the way, let's get something underneath there so the whole shirt doesn't stick together.
It's just a liner. It's meaningless. We wouldn't have read that anyway.
Hold that.
I will, Andy.
Can you get it up under there?
Also what you said.
Smiling.
All right. It's up under.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Number 2. And also the second one of these. A lot of wordplay on today's show, Andy. Push my flops and fly, fly, fly. This rosy stuff, man.
Oh,
Really
look
good.
at that.
Menu is
Squeezing
double.
out.
Is it squeezing out?
Squeezing
That's all right.
out.
It's all right, man. It'll just to fix it further. Madam Love.
Who needs a rivet gun?
Rivet guns are for rank amateurs, my friend. All right.
Okay, so we got another one coming.
another one?
Did you get it peeled?
I haven't peeled it as of yet. I leave the peeling to you.
Ready to go to the next song.
You're a peel professional.
Watch the master do his work.
That's over here. That's just a jag-off peel on the back off the thing and pressing some buttons. That's...
Watch Andy push some buttons.
There you go.
Maybe you heard. The sound is hiring.
I need you for another hour.
Sure.
That'll be $500 at this point in time, and you just might keep it going for a while.
That works for me.
Listen to 100.3 The Sound while you work. Make $100 an hour.
The person that was on the payroll before you, do you want to fire him?
Absolutely, yeah. You're fired.
Veronica was her name. What'd she ever do to you?
It's time that I get paid, Andy.
Text payroll to the number 21003.
That is awesome.
Get on the payroll with 100.3 The Sound. Southern California's classic rock.
Okay.
Those fingers could tell stories. They had little mouths on the end of them. And they would just bicker all the time. All right, what do you... Once again, we apply the glue liberally to the back end of the sticky bit.
I once had a problem with the back end of my sticky bit.
Ha ha ha! Talk about it, buddy. Talk about it.
Sweet. I can't wait till Uncle Joe tries to pick up this Rosie's menu and
Yeah.
hilarity ensues. All right.
All right.
Move that out of the way with some alacrity. In there somewhere like that. Be do be do be do be. Ooh, it's squirting. Something close to what she said.
Boo-doo-bee-boo-bee. Rock and roll, yeah, let the good times roll.
Okay.
I think the guy at Osh thought I was a little crazy when I was telling him this idea.
Well, we think you're a bit of a wingnut, too.
Mm-hmm. That's why I work with you guys, right?
Well, it's top-down wing nuttitude here, my friend. You're only as good as your management. Andy?
Yes.
That looks great. Now we must wait for this to dry, so put it in the oven at about 450 for 3 hours, and continue to rotate as you do it. Pull it out, serve 6. It's delicious.
All right, then. Let's put this business on the back of here.
Right over the feet. Damn it, Chandles. It's going to cause us a problem.
Why?
Because we're going to have a bumpy bit that's really sticking to the Velcro and a othery bit that's not going to be.
Yeah,
sticking
but
to the
underneath this is going to be...
Why don't we cut around?
But,
Andy,
no,
Andy,
underneath this is going... No.
Cut
Look,
around.
underneath this is going to be the gushy
Andy,
bit. It's going to be
Andy,
his gushy
Andy,
middle.
Andy,
My gushy middle.
Don't.
Andy,
Don't do it.
You got to cut around the
Don't
feet.
do it.
You got to make it
You
good.
don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yes,
my
you do.
God.
Yes, you do. Watch this. Watch this. This is going to make it... This is going to make it work much better. Hold this.
I don't want to hold that. This is
Put it
where,
on his head.
This is where some of Christian's...
I'm a little OCD about
OCD
things.
tendencies?
I have Asperger's, which causes me to behave like Stuart Copeland occasionally. Want me to sign your back? How big is your back? How much of a marker do you have? All right, that's good.
Well done.
That's nice. It looks
That-
neater.
look at that.
Yep, that's much nicer.
You know what? Why don't you cut that little part out?
I
ahead
like
of
to do it
time?
when it's on top of the thing, because then I know that it's exactly the right size.
And you can tap it 3 times and turn it around once. And... All right.
Coming together. Keep a clean workspace. Someone told me long ago,
What'd they tell you?
I'm a Florida man. I know. Precision. It's craftsmanship. This is the sort of thing Donald Trump is talking about. This is making America great again.
They say they don't make anything in America anymore.
We make stupid shit that's useless.
All right.
Andy, please allow me to do the cutting.
Let's get in close on this one.
These Entercom issued scissors are not sharp to stop people from stabbing everybody else in the office. It's part of the mandate from the company that they must be severely blunted before handed to any employee, so it makes cutting hard. But
And stabbing harder.
you know, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. Don't forget, you can accomplish anything if you simply dream big. What the?
Oh, God, I wish I could do that.
Ah, it's good. It's good. Hold on. All right, there it is. All right, all right.
The other side was a little bit clearer.
It's much. Thank you. All right. Right now.
Eric says, I hope Andy teaches Silas all this fun stuff.
Uncle Christian will be coming over to do that. Where's that? I just had a bit. It disappeared.
Uncle Christian won't be invited.
Well, this looks great. We'll have to leave that to cure, as they call it in the business.
Cure.
Yep.
Or cure.
Okay.
I like how the British put extra syllables in saying things.
Like Santa Monica.
How are ye?
Pizza.
How are ye?
Pizza.
And to ye.
Man, that is good stuff. All right, let's just leave that to settle, and then
Well,
we'll.
do you have a hanger? Is there a hanger on the back of a
I'll see if I
door?
can find
On your door, I think.
How long do we have, Andy?
Well, I'm going to give you maybe 12, 13 years tops.
That's it.
KSWD-FM and HD1, Los Angeles and Orange County.
It's 100 minutes commercial free. I can drive without hearing any commercials. I love that. There's just a lot less commercials.
Fewer commercials all day. Southern California's classic rock. 100.3 The Sound.
Okie dokie. Let's get rid of this thing here. Doing things. Gotta do some things here. Gonna get rid of this song and put this one in here. There we go.
And for after the show, a little basting.
Oh, you found one.
Yeah.
Wait, this is mine. I brought this in from home. Do I want to get sticky stuff on it?
It
Not really.
Stuff on it.
I really don't.
It's a fancy hanger. What hotel did you get it from?
I got it from home.
Oh,
I believe they were on sale at Costco.
Costco.
Yeah. Look at that. Huh? Sammy, it's number 11.
Aaron Orr just asked if, he said, is Andy Hawkeye Pierce and Christian Trapper John?
You should show him the swamp.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cool.
Life for love can do you something.
Number 11. Mike
Number
Wallace. Remember Mike Wallace? Pittsburgh
Oh,
Steeler?
yeah.
Yeah, he just signed with the Ravens.
Yeah, that's going to be great for him.
Mm-hmm. No, it isn't.
All right, we'll hang this on the back of the door in here.
Sounds good.
Love can take a bow. Okie dokie. You're in business. Oh.
I'm going to work on the podcast.
Oh,
while
good
you
idea.
two,
You want to take that with you?
I guess I can.
You don't have to.
I think it's more entertaining with you guys. Then I'll grab it in about 10 minutes, 15
That's what she
minutes.
said.
Grab it in about 10 minutes. And then
Don't believe what I saw.
And then laughing.
And then laughing. Oh, you put this in there too?
Yes.
Thank you.
Where's the
Hi,
iPhone?
everybody.
Okay.
How's everybody?
I shall return. I gave you that receipt, right?
You did.
Okay. I'm not worried about the cash. I'm worried about the receipt.
What?
Yeah.
I hope that someone get my Christian, you dirty son of a bitch.
Sorry, dude. But I will say I'm pretty stoked about the fact that we're going to get to play. I'm in the mood. That's a pretty good bucket of win right there.
I got a chemical smell on me.
A little gluey?
A little gluey.
Gluey?
Little bit gluey. So long, Gluey. See you in St. Louis. The very small autographing Stuart Copeland and the Police on 100.3 The Sound. Christian, have I ever told you that I don't like you and I don't care for your kind?
Probably since we started this show and 19 years ago.
Okay.
Oh.
You win the song fight. Voting is over. Every day on The Sound at about 10 till 4, Christian and I each pick a song by secret ballot, and then you tell us by text what your gut says wins. Paper Late by Genesis didn't stand a chance against the
This
tall,
thing.
cool one, Robert Plant. This is In the Mood.
And in case you don't know, Phil Collins on drums, killing it.
It's Andy in the afternoon. up, Robert. Shut up.
Our melody on the moon. I'm in the mood.
Great choice.
I'm in the mood for a melody on the moon.
Ha ha. You shut your mouth. I'll hear no more of it. Clink, clink. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, 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 clink. Someone needs a Snickers? You're on restriction, Robert.
This one snare hit. Right here. This is how you know it's Phil.
I don't know if we have our USRDA plant yet. Let's make double dog sure.
What does that even mean?
I'm playing more Robert Plant.
Oh, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, no, I should have just ignored you as I usually do.
Get out! You get out!
And we hit the post, buddy. That's good stuff. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I think we might have to pull that as well. That's 3 pulls on today's show.
I got 3 pulls you can have.
There's always another song fight tomorrow, my friend.
Okay, title and plot from yesterday.
What was yesterday's show? Big bucket of warm spit, and Sammy pops his cherry at a booth show.
And the time capsule.
Because it was his first show. He'd never seen Bruce before, you see, Andy, so it was
That dude's crying.
Oh yeah, he's going to 15 years.
How about
in hard labor in Korea?
the dump that jumps?
Ooh, the dump that jumps.
It's a good one.
Let's call it the dump that jumps.
It's a good one.
And you can put in there your horse shit about your show.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
The dump that jumps and no Trumps. Because we don't talk about Trump once.
Are you high now?
I mean, the glue is good, man. It's good. It's good glue.
Goop.
buddy.
What do you like sativa, indica?
Goop.
I like goop.
I like goop. The dump that jumps and no Trumps.
I like
And,
goop.
what did you break down yesterday? I needed like 3 things.
Uh,
Black out of the show.
And we broke down. Didn't we do something really cool yesterday?
Free falling?
Ooh, we did a little free falling action. Some beautiful free falling.
Finally broke down Tom Petty for the first time.
Okay.
I forget what else. Honestly, I forget these shows
We forget them as they're happening.
as they're happening. Yeah.
I'll just say breakdown and free falling. Sammy goes to see Bruce. And Andy
There was
goes
more
to
than
rest.
free falling. I forget what else.
We did. You know what's in the? I think I pulled.
Huh? 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 Love.
You got this. You got it.
Everybody wants you. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. Way down inside, woman, you need. I'm okay. Bobby beep boop. Scramble and pam. Booby hoop boo. Ba ba la bop. Yeah, 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 yeah. See, we sing along with everything, even when we're not on the radio.
Yeah, people talk shit about it, but
Yeah.
we're not doing that as a radio bit.
We're not doing it just for the radio. We
annoy each other with it.
yeah. I'm kind of annoyed myself most of the time. I'll keep it cool.
Commercial free 100.3.
The sound.
Boom.
All right, you're off restriction, Robert. But only because you were sucking up. Hey! You realize we're a half hour from being
Done.
all finished up. Who's in here tonight? Is it Rita?
I would believe so.
Do you want to take my 17 viewers here? 16 now. And give them a private tour of your junk?
What's up? It's me. I don't like what happened to my neck as I get older. It's not
I
good.
don't like what's happening to their necks as they get...
You know what really is starting to upset me about these guys on the radio? It's pretty much everything. Lots of love, Bob the Listener from Placentia. So if they could maybe get fired, that would be awesome, and I would start listening again. However, I listen every day because I like to keep tabs on how much they're annoying me, and today's show was especially annoying. Great work. See you tomorrow. Love, Bob, who's not enjoying listening, but is listening anyway. This should be a screen grab.
It's the glue, man. Blame it on the glue. It's the only way. This is I have this thing. Everyone always wonders why I have this here. It's because if I don't have this here, then I have to look at my fucking face the entire time I'm on the air. And it's not a face. Look, it's like it's a mirror. Like that is a perfect. Like at the. And then I got that face. That face that's awful. I mean, it's actually slightly less awful than my own face. But yeah, I'd have to. So I put this down because otherwise, then what I look at is this. When it's on, look at this. ViewSonic. It's got all these. Oh, maybe oh no, here it goes. No signal. So it does technical shit that I have no interest in. So I don't like to have it on. So instead, I just have this weird brown. I wonder if there's a way I could get it to show me like the stock market, and then I would look like, you know, I was like one of those guys who's like running the numbers, you know, or you know what would be great, Andy?
What?
A fish tank.
What?
If this screen was a fish tank.
Oh, maybe we can get a fish tank screensaver.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like a fish tank, and then over here I could have a fireplace. Or it'd be great if I had two fish tanks and then the fish swam from one to the other.
Ah, that could. But where would they go in between that area?
Here?
In between, yeah.
It's this is like it's a portal to another universe. So they would come in, and then they would disappear, and then they would come right back in there. And then that way I mean, Apple, for fuck's sake, spend bajillions of dollars on technology. Could you not have made a camera that makes people look all right? I mean, it's the least flattering camera ever created.
Maybe it's the
subject matter?
player, not the game.
I don't think so, Andy, because you look terrible on it as well.
Oh.
I mean, you're very handsome in real life.
Thank you.
You know?
Did you watch that Apple thing on this week?
Oh, I gotta watch that tonight. I'm gonna high and watch that this evening. Because here's the thing: everybody knows that most people in the world are using the camera on these iPads and phones and stuff for mutual masturbation.
Wait, what?
So, why would you want the person who you're pleasuring yourself to look terrible, Apple? You know? Fix the camera, make me look like I'm a handsome devil. Look how much gray is in my beard. See all these? That's Andy. I didn't have those before I started here.
Because I made you older.
This guy. This is the tooth I'm gonna have to get drilled through the top here because I got an infection in my gum. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Let me grab a pen. Right here above my canine, I got an infection in there from when I was a young man in England. I was like 9 years old, and I put my hand on my friend's the post right underneath the seat on his bike, and he was dragging me along on my roller skates, and we took a corner, and I went up, I lost my footing and I came down and I curb sandwiched my whole mouth.
Ooh.
And I shot all of these teeth back up through the gum and killed them all instantly. So then they had to pull them and replace them with caps and shit. But unfortunately, the thing that they didn't think about was there might be some infection at the end of each of those. So I've had these root canaled twice. And now I'm going to have them, instead of root canaled, I'm going to have drilled in from the top of my gum and then drained and then the whole thing filled with, like, the concrete stuff to kill everything that's in there. That's going to be awesome. And yes, I'm going to come and be on the air the day that that happens.
My asshole just puckered
Just
up
a little
like
puckering,
the end of a
right?
balloon.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that. So I'm really excited because there's the only thing I think that's going to hurt more than Stuart Copeland's stupid fucking autograph on my back is having a dentist drill right through there. So that was my day. Andy had a police officer ride into the back of his car on his motorcycle. I had that. And the really exciting part is that my health insurance doesn't kick in for 2 weeks, so I have to either wait with this infection just doing its thing for 2 weeks, or I have to get it done before my health insurance kicks in. But I'm wondering if the dentist might do a little shystery numbery thing, move it with the billing, so they don't have to, can put it on the other insurance. I hope nobody from the radio station's watching this right now, or from the United States Dental Association. I think that's an actual association. So that's it. That's the, Oh, Annie Wolf Moss says I should get the app for face enhancements. They have that?
Oh, do they?
They have an app for face enhancements, but
Isn't
she...
that on Snapchat or something?
As that might be on only...
Instagram or-
That might be only on Snapchat, but she thinks I'm super hot.
Yeah. Well,
Leslie, that's what I'm saying. I do put a blanket over it.
does she have perfect vision or
See?
does she have corrected lenses?
I'm pointing out she's actually got astigmatism,
Ah.
and then she's blind in the other eye.
Well,
From
now
birth.
I feel bad about it.
That's what you get for joking. See, I do. I put a blanket over it. But people are always asking why I have the blanket. That's why I have the blanket. I got it from the station here. Andy gave it to me, so I'm fairly sure it's got syphilis in it. Not that he has syphilis, but he would give me a syphilis
I
blanket.
totally put syphilis in it. I got some syphilis on eBay.
Is this spare syphilis? Yeah, no, it's good.
That's a Walmart blanket with the syphilis I got on eBay. Enjoy.
That's it's actually it's Abercrombie and Fitch syphilis, but that's a Walmart blanket. Everybody wants some, Andy.
Everybody wants some. I want my food.
We're coming into the last 20 minutes, and then we're off until tomorrow. And tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I'm English. Google Play Store, Annie Wolf Moss. It's in the Google Play Store. Oh, okay. All right. I'll look.
Does it only work with an Android?
Does it only work with Android? Is the question that Andy's asking. Yeah, we do. We get paid to play. We get paid to play music, Robert. You are correct. It's very nice to. It's a very nice job. Oh, we're going on the air. Watch this.
Would you like a little bit of tid? A tidbit? This song by Simon and Garfunkel was originally titled Mrs. Roosevelt. The guy who was making The Graduate asked him to change the title of it to Mrs. Robinson.
That works much better because the chick in the movie is Miss Robinson.
You're quick. You dirty hoe. Diddly-dee-doo-boo.
To help yourself. Flippy doo boo 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 doo. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna walk over here and I'm going to What, Dad?
Yes.
What was that?
Appreciate your tone.
Should I go to my room? I was actually going to go to my room because you know what I was going to do, Andy?
What?
I was going to show them what happens every time I win a song fight. I put a little hash mark up. So I was just going to show them what the sweet smell of victory looks like.
Good for you.
Yeah. He's so pissed that he lost on that Paper Late thing because he really honestly thought that Genesis was going to screw the pooch for me, but not true. This is what Sammy does. He sits here and gets cancer from the computer screens.
And I had to move that shirt out of here.
And so I actually have 14 for some reasons that can't be discussed. But I actually have 14 wins. But we'll catch up to that. So Andy is actually now technically 3 songs behind. You'll notice 11 to 14. I got to lose 3 days in a row.
Not happening.
That's not happening. I think Song Fight is officially mine. So now we're trying to work out.
And from yesterday, the guy that said that your choice of song sucked, Streets of Philadelphia, I say he's wrong.
He is wrong.
There's no reason that song sucks. I mean, he won an Oscar, a Grammy, and an Academy Award.
Did you watch the video? The official video, he's actually singing it live as he walks around Philadelphia.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
It's an incredible movie, too.
I've actually never seen the film. It's got AIDS in it. No. So when Stuart Copeland was here hanging out and decided to, be an asshole about my back, I asked him to sign a couple other things. One was a record from my friend Jake, who's a huge Stuart Copeland fan. So I had him sign a record for Jake, and he wrote, "Hi, Jake," and then signed and sent that to my boy Jake, who lost his... So excited about it. So I asked him to sign a record for me because I'm a huge Stuart Copeland fan. So this is... Exactly. This is what happens when you ask Stuart Copeland to sign a record for you. It just says, "Hi, Christian." You know why it says "Hi, Christian"? Because the fucking autograph is enormous on my back. So I don't even have an autographed police record from Stuart Copeland. I just have my back. And then I've got my Colin James Hay. Says to Christian, "Best of everything at all times, Colin James." Isn't that nice?
That's really nice.
It's really nice. And then I got my Phil Collins-ish, which is mandatory. I got my big U2 War thing. This is great. This is when Andy and I were first friends. He signed this for me. Look how young he looks. Vibrant.
So full of hope.
So full of hope. There's 2 things that you see in this picture that you'll never see anymore. Okay? One of them is the gap between his teeth. He had that fixed with Invisalign. And the other one is his Adam's apple, because he had that fixed by getting fat. So, those are 2 things you'll never see. And hair without gray. So it's 3 things. 3 things you'll never see again.
I thought you were going to say you had it surgically removed.
It's one of my besties. Look at his eyes, though. Crystal clear. Beautiful. Beautiful. You could fall in love with those. Are dreamy, dreamy eyes. So that's Christian. Aim high, all my best, because I used to have it hanging over my toilet. So now it hangs in my little office. And I just grabbed some random shit to make it look like I do things here. Got this. I got a little Trick Daddy Tuck Ya Ice featuring Baby 12-inch. Little drum. Night Train Express. The Peon, which is good because you can... I want to put a picture of Andy's face in there and put it in the urinal at the thing so nobody knows. And then Uncle Joe gave us this great Beatles, every Beatles cover ever made. So that was cool. And then I found this, which I think is awesome for no apparent reason. It just hangs up. It says, "We're the 2009 corporate supporter. They recognize the sound from the SPCA LA because, we all like animals, and that makes me look like a humanitarian." And then, of course, 2 more U2 things that I stole from other places in the office because I wanted to fill up the wall. And then this was actually made for us by a listener. This is a bunch of song titles and places put into this map, which is the coolest thing in the office. Except when I'm in here, I'm the coolest thing. When I'm out of here, this is the coolest thing. Garden of My Mind, Paisley Park, of course, 59th Street Bridge song, Highway to Hell, Highway 61 Revisited. You got Bomb Over Waldorf Street down to the tube station of midnight. I mean, it's just really, really good shit. And then Roger Waters' The Wall thing. This Derek Trucks autograph thing that I just wanted to use to fill space. And then that's the Derek Trucks thing. And then here is, these are our non-denominational Christmas Santa Clausy things. A is for Andy. Mine's smaller than his, obviously, because you have to compensate for his wing. And then this is the greatest thing ever. This is one of the worst pieces of art I've ever seen. It's called Sitting Duck by Bedard or Bedard. We don't know how you pronounce it. And then there's two bullets, you see, because the duck is sitting. And then Andy put his signature on the thing like a gangster. So that's terrible. And now what you can do is you can look actually at the whole office. This is Andy's side. This is
in case he forgets his name.
This is the office of a psychopath. This is a person who is going to kill everybody in the. Oh, hi. This is a person who's going to kill everybody in the office at some point. He creeps up on you. This is just an artsy dude. This is just a guy who likes music and hanging out, and then he pivots around, and it gets weirder. And then it's this. But he does have this, which is awesome. Look at these little rugrats right here. Look at the eyes on this kid. Beautiful. So good. There it is. That's our office. It's the morning show office. You'll notice they have a window because, they have more money than we do because, whatever. And then there's this, which I can't stand because I'm anal retentive and autistic, and this looks terrible. There's my trikes, my razor trikes. And then we're back in the studio. No. Ah, you son of a bitch, see?
I'm going to screen grab that.
And he wonders why I'm going to kill him one day.
I want a screen grab. Aaron, can you give me a screen grab of that?
Andy was a doppelganger for Letterman. Somebody said you're a doppelganger for Letterman. Andy's one of his biggest heroes in the world is Letterman. He's so excited that you just said that. Got my first real six string. I got my first real six string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Added to my favorite flat. I hate him. Jody got married.
He's the office of a psychopath.
Hey, Andy.
What?
Frank Sinatra Jr. has passed.
Did he?
Yep.
That's sad.
Yeah. Wasn't he in, I think he did a couple episodes of Sopranos, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. Those were the best days of my life. Now or never. What brand is the guitar? It is it's a Tacoma. Andy is the kind of cat that doesn't, he researches. It's one of the things I love about him. He doesn't just jump into things. He researched, except for this show where he had 2 days to basically get his life together and then get on the air with what he called one of the greatest loose cannons he's ever known. Sammy.
No.
He, no?
It wasn't Sammy.
It's not Sammy?
No.
I don't think Josh Flieger is necessarily a loose cannon. Yeah, so when he bought his guitar, he went and did a bajillion years of research and bought a beautiful guitar.
I ain't sliding. I'm gonna put you down. I got to chase something right here. It's Mark in the morning. 100.3 The Sound.
And he ended up with this beautiful Tacoma right here that you see. Look at it. He has another one. Is the other one being set up?
It will be set up as soon as I have a moment of free time. I can take it to a luthier.
John Luthier.
Martin Luthier.
Oh, Martin Luthier Jr. So we're gonna turn off now because we got to prepare for Bubble Land. This has been a lovely 50 minutes. You've learned a lot. Gone on a tour. We've shown you that Andy and I are crafty and handy. That's actually our DJ names, Crafty and Handy. But that's when we do our EDM project. And we took you a little strolly-rolly around the orifice, and we showed you how everything works. Eric is 18. Eric Weghorst. Happy birthday, Eric Weghorst. Man. My dentist today was like, hey, you want me to Invisalign you and straighten up your teeth? Can you imagine how long it would take to straighten these out?
6 months.
God, I don't need it. I'd look ridiculous with straightened teeth. My face would
Then
lose
you
it.
have to wear the Invisaligns for the rest of your life, pretty much.
Oh, do you really?
Just like on the weekends or at night or whatever.
I gotta get, I have to get the chew guardy thing because I grind my teeth when I'm sleeping. Because the tension of life in general doesn't leave me when I close my eyes. And the 2 or 3 hours of sleep I get a night, I'm grinding my teeth. So it's win-win for me. Yeah, that's right. Martin Luthier was the rebel guitar maker. All right, we shall see you for bubble time, my friends.